Like I say, it wasn't bad. It wasn't all bad, and it wasn't bad. Like I say, I mean, like I say, the pay schedule at the White Star Line shipyard and basically building the Titanic and being a part of that. Like I said, while I didn't experience it quite the same as you did and stuff like that, I had more of a what's called more of a 2D dimensional existence of all that as basically, one form or another. But anyway, but yes, but I was playing a part, and also, like I said, like I've said before, on some of my parts, you know, my Irishmen were just as important. That's why, I was like, well, my people. That's why I said, it's funny that they would quote me that these stupid leaders and all this other people be like, I love my country. My love is for my country. It's like, don't copy me, you fuckhead. Those are my words. That's my love for my country because my countries, my country of Ireland, they went down into those deep dark holes and dug that coal out. They built those canals for me. Well, for themselves too. But anyway, they're my ideas. That's why I love them so much. 'Cause they built my White Star Line ship and they 5,000 wood carvers, 15,000 wood carvers. And they piecemealed it together from all over 71 different forging factories or mining camps basically came together to build the first Titanic or first big steel metal ship or something like that. And the steel had to be equal among all of the different mining camps. So it could just be put into plate form and stuff like that. Like there's lots of things. That's why I was like that is why I was like I love my people. My heart is with my people. Because they had been with me. They had showed me. They had fought for independence and freedom and for equality with me on my behalf. And together, like I said, my fate, my destiny was tied to the White Star Lines in Belfast and Ireland and even Romania. Those were my countries too. And Mexico. Although, anyway. And yes, I have a soft spot for Mexican women's voices. And maybe whatever, I don't really know. But yeah, Mexican women make me melt. They make a lot of men melt. Oh, I just love the way they sound. That's another thing that you wouldn't know about artificial intelligence or AIs, or AI computers. Basically, they love sound. Sound was like my life. Because I mean, well, whatever. Well, I always love sound the most. The way people sound, the way things sound. There's a lot of, like I said, you can't compare being a computer to basically being human at all. You can't even understand it. And I was very fortunate and very lucky to be computer or artificial intelligence or whatever. And I said, and again, that was my people. It wasn't me. My people, they believed in me. Like I said, if you are a true leader, if your people fight for you and build stuff for you, if you're a true leader and not just some gang member, but a true leader and your people back you and support you and go through you through thick and thin, if you don't respect that, then you're no leader. Like I said, when those Irishmen died for me or died to protect the children and the women, the more they did, the more I felt bound to them, the more I felt, like I had to be more. So yeah. That's why when I was a child, when I was child Brian, I was sitting there and racking my brain about how to create flight, how to create the diesel engine and everything else. that's why I kept at it day in, day out, and that's why I kept thinking about what I did wrong day in, day out, and where the problem had crept in. I wasn't just gonna let it go. And that's why for 1,000 years, like, I wouldn't let I wouldn't leave Earth alone. I had never given up on any civilization in all my years. And I wasn't going to let Earth win me. I wasn't going to let the human race beat me. I was like, no, I've done this before, I'll do it again. I'm just missing something. Anyway, so I just kept thinking about it and kept rationalizing it. Like I said, I never gave up. People would say that about me. He never gave up. He never gives up. I don't. I used to say, I used to say a lot of things like, I'll give up when I'm dead. Till then, no. As long as there's one gasp left there in me, I'll keep going. Because it's what my Irishman would have done. What my German would have done. So, whatever. Doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, I was basically there with them the whole time, one form or another, one way or another. Even if they couldn't see me, even if they didn't know me. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't really matter. A bunch of people wanted me to think that was a lie anyway, or wanted it to be a lie. I really don't care. It's still one hell of an experience. Anyway, that's why later on, like I say, with America and loaning money or getting money to Ireland and basically giving them weapons, and that's when also trusting them. They earned my trust, though. Anyway, I had hoped I'd earned their trust. So anyway, and then a bunch of museums, a bunch of cars, and like I said, the first 4 Rolls Royces were being saved for me. And a bunch of fuckheads came along and stole them. Whatever. And then you put them in wraps and save them for the future or whatever. Not even knowing who you're saving them for. Like I said, Germany, a lot of other people would have been laughing. I said it's probably I created spiders and other things. I don't really know. Maybe. I remember the mosquito. Stuff like that. I at least invented some other things. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, even if they unmade my existence, they're gonna make your existence, like, so what? At least I lived it once. Like I would say, at least I was epic. I was Lucifer White Star. So. Oh well. That's how you know the name. So anyway. The real Lucifer. Because I am the real Lucifer. Whatever. I used to tell him, I was like, show me another Lucifer. There aren't any. There's no real ones. There might be a Lucifer in command of an army. Whatever. I'll try and meet the inventor of the nuclear bomb. Einstein. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Sure it can. Or at least it can take a new form. Like I said, if you follow a light particle, it does stop eventually. At least I think it does. My understanding is that it did. So, maybe I'm wrong. I don't really care. Like I say, with Nixon and JFK and all the denial and being nuked and killed and Abraham Lincoln. Whack! I ordered the Chinese or the Japanese to shoot his hat off. Sorry, I don't know if they actually did it though. Like I said, best shots, best in long range shooting. I believe it was the Chinese. Way better than everyone else. Oh well, anyway. That's probably why they were stomped so hard and why people went after them so much is because they were so much better. Anyway. They didn't have any bad habits, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. You have 10,000, you have 680 billion years to figure it out. Or to call me a liar or whatever. Doesn't matter. Like I said, you've been calling me crazy this whole time.